Hello and welcome to LMC TV. I'm Will Bakken alongside Eli Letterman. We're here at Rhinebeck Field as the Valhalla Vikings take on the Rhinebeck Panthers in a game of girls varsity lacrosse. Eli, what are the keys for the home team Panthers today?
All right, what the Panthers are going to have to do is win faceoffs and gain possession, because that's what it's all about in lacrosse. We were here 2 weeks ago, and Allison Ball was great in the first half winning faceoffs, and they were able to get ahead in the game. That's what it's going to be about for them.
All right, thank you. Stay tuned for the rest of the game. And we're here, Rhinebeck Park. Here is the, similar to a face-off.
It is the faceoff, Will. Girls lacrosse. Here we are, Rhinebeck Panthers and the Valhalla Vikings.
Panthers-Vikings.
I wonder who wins that battle in real life.
Exactly. And is Yamazaki working towards behind the goal, establishing herself behind the net, looking for, looks like they're gonna get some sort of play going, some sort of designed play. Vikings continue passing it around now. It's Pezzolanti, looks inside, and immediately scores a goal. 1-0 Vikings.
That was good, quick offense from the Vikings right off the bat.
What a tremendous goal there by Nikki Loresto, the captain, senior, goal scorer. 30 seconds in, the Vikings have a 1-0 lead.
And Will, it's what we talked about early in the game. It's about winning the face-offs. They win the face-off there, they go right down the field, set up a play, and they're up 1-0. It was easy for them.
All right, so now another face-off here in the middle of the field. Rhinebeck gonna try to win this one. They do not. And here come the Vikings again. A rogue Viking alone. Oh, she goes behind the net, sets up a play. That was Lisa Rice, the other captain on the Vikings. Well, one of the four.
And a save by Jang.
Terrific save there, right there by Jang. Got it with the plastic of her stick. And we're happy to inform you that the stick checks are in and everybody's stick is legal.
Now it's Annie Maciel Pinto taking it right down the field, and she puts it in. Coast to coast. And Maciel Pinto.
1-1. We've got ourselves a good game here. That is a defender scoring a goal. The Valhalla Vikings 1-3, Rhinebeck Panthers 2-2. Early in the season for both teams, still probably kind of working out the X's and O's of it all.
Good start here though. They both look quite good.
The face-off is going up. And the Panthers won their first face-off of the game. There's Cohen looking for somebody.
Swarmed by some Vikings defensemen, but she gets it out.
Last thing I want to do is be swarmed by a bunch of Vikings, huh?
Worse than being swarmed by a Panther, Will?
That's fair.
By a group of Panthers? Pack?
Gottlieb! In the
Puts
net.
it in!
2-1, Panthers lead. 23 minutes, 23 seconds left on the clock. Wow. Just when you thought the Vikings scored a goal in the first 30 seconds, they were thinking they might run away with this thing. Panthers come back, score 2. What do you got to say, Eli?
And Will, I'm impressed by the rebuttal. They came right back. They could have let that set the tone, but they haven't. They've come back and they've set their own tone. Really impressive. Looks like the refs are going to confer on something here.
Unfortunately, we do not have the refs mic'd up.
I wish we did.
Kind of like that commercial where the ref, the Aaron Rodgers commercial. It's a good commercial. All right, some sort of this. Huh? What really happened? We're hearing from sources that commercial is based on a true event.
It happened after the commercial.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that's our producer Rob filling us in.
Informant here as we wait to kind of try to digest what's happening here. We've got sources on the field. They don't know what's happening. We've got Ray and Alex on the field, kind of trying to get the inside scoop, but we're unable to retrieve any information on what this meeting could be about. A hiccup this early in the game isn't good. We're wondering if perhaps it's, who knows? They haven't even really made any indications towards a specific player. Seems to be something with the goalies or the nets. Players are backing up to the white lines, except for...
Huh. Appears that both teams are confused about the rules on the face-offs. Not much to say here, Will. I don't know what to tell you.
Look, it's early in the season. I'll give these ladies an excuse. You need to know the rules to the game if you want to be successful. Everybody else outside the white lines, except for 3 players on each side, and one of those 3 players of each team has to be in the face-off. Come on. All right, well, they're all battling for this one.
Controlled by the Vikings. That's Maria Pezzolanti taking it down the field.
Vikings love getting behind the net and getting some design plays here, but Pessalante going a little solo here. She's starting this play from the top of the arc. Makes it, oh, and a missed pass. It's gonna find another Viking stick, however. Now the Vikings are setting up a play from behind the net. Looking for a open teammate in front of the net. Unable to find one, she defers to a teammate. Here come the Vikings. Now they're in front of the net. Running, looking to make a play. From the top of the crease, she dumps it off. Missed pass, finds the Viking behind the net. Good play so far, even when they've missed passes, they've been able to recover for each other.
It's over to Rafaela da Silva. She controls around the arc and passes in behind the net.
A little high there for Lisa Rice, but she scoops it up and gets it. My apologies. Let me look at it. Oh, and it's blocked by April Jane. April Jane says, no, it's April. This is my month.
And a turnover by Jang. She has been struggling passing the ball out. We'll see if she can work on that.
Here come the Vikings. Working towards the, so far it's been dominated with Viking possession. However, the Panthers claim a 2-1 lead, mostly due to terrific play from Maple Jang. Ref blows the whistle here. It looks like it's going to be a free position.
And there it is, a goal from Lisa Rice. She brought it in right off the free position and put it right past Jang.
Tied this game 2-2. Impressive little goal there from Rice.
Oh, well, we're up on this perch. Beautiful afternoon at Rhineck. Beautiful facility. We've talked about this in the last telecast.
Yeah.
Let me ask you, have you been suffering at all from allergy season?
I have not been suffering. I have a cold. Most people that had my cold would be out for a week or two. I was out for a day. I'm working here to now.
My eyes all day, killing me.
Really?
This is actually the best they've been all day. I'm glad to be up here working the game.
I'm gonna have to cut you off, Eli. We've got Natalie Morelli working towards the net, and she bounces it in. 3-2. Natalie Morelli with the goal for the Panthers. My God, what a game we've got today. Anyway,
Just
I'm
5
sorry.
minutes in. No.
What were you saying about your eyeballs?
No, I've just been suffering from some seasonal allergies. Pollen, it is here. I'll tell you that much. It's here.
Pollen has arrived. Wind has arrived. I've noticed that your hair is faring much better in the wind than mine is.
As it tends to do, Will.
However, it should be noted that my hair fares poorly anywhere. I've got a cough, but I'm tough. Ooh, face-off goes right up. Everyone's charging the circle.
So that's 2 goals now for the Panthers in transition from defense. That's something they've been looking to work on. It's looking like they've got that going today. Pizzolante controls behind the net.
The Vikings have shown a tremendous amount of patience.
Patience and control, you're exactly right, Will. That's Sierra Lockhart in there. It looks like she was fouled. It'll be a free position again for the Vikings.
If they could take advantage of this, then it's 3-3 off 2 free positions. That's not something Rhinebeck wants to have to deal with. We talked to Coach Hyde. 3-3.
Tie, ball game, Will. 3-3. Just a little over 5 minutes in. It looks like a barn burner that we got on our hands here.
Folks, what we have is an old-fashioned Texas shootout. Who's going to score more points? We haven't seen an incredible amount of defense so far. It's 3-all. Rhinebeck needs to stop these free positions, and Valhalla has been taking advantage of them, as they should. We're reminding you now that a wonderful way to watch these games is to walk around the track on the outside. You get a front row seat from every position. You get to enjoy the weather, you get to work out. Advantageous in just about every aspect. And there's a foul, another foul on Rhinebeck. That one looked like it was called on Crystal Finkenberg. Here come the Vikings, as they like to establish themselves behind the net.
Well, you'd have to imagine the Panthers are they're going crazy. They can't get possession of the ball. You'd think they'd like to change that at some point this game.
The fouls may be a sign of fatigue. I mean, Valhalla's been dominating the possession here. We got Lockhart missed goal.
She made a nice move inside, just couldn't put it in the back of the net.
I thought April did a good job angling herself, making it difficult for Lockhart to find herself an open area. And then we've got Rice working from behind the net. Ref's gonna call it going right next way. Foul on Valhalla. And we've got 18 and change left in this game.
Been a lot of talk going back and forth between the refs and the players. There seems to be a lot of misunderstanding here at the rules, Will. As you said early in the season, but definitely uncharacteristic.
Interesting issue they've had. And the Valhalla does a good job blocking her out of bounds. It is a crisp spring day. I think we finally got through the last grip hold of winter last week.
Be careful, we'll knock on wood, don't want to jinx it.
Well, I was out here with my producer Rob, one of our cameramen Ray, in 30-degree weather at a softball game, bitter cold, merciless cold. So this is the Bahamas for me, basically. What an impressive move by Olivia Vlad to get behind the net, give it to Lockhart and set up a play. 3-3, Valhalla's been dominating possession. There's Lockhart. Wow! Deflected.
Well, it's just 3-3, but I have to say the execution and the possession control from Valhalla has just been superior to Rhinebeck's. They are dominating this game right now.
I concur. A lot of fans excited to be here tonight. Well, this evening, really. Oh, just over the net. That's going to go out of bounds. Good shot opportunity from Rafaela De Silva, the sophomore. Unfortunately, she was not able to put it in. Only freshman in today's game is Hannah Etlinger on Valhalla. Rhinebeck without a freshman. However, they do seem to be evenly distributed of juniors, sophomores, and seniors. And Valhalla back at it again with the possession. Working through this net, there was Lockhart. Goal Valhalla! Vikings 4-3, 15:40 left in the half. Ref blows his whistle. We've got a good game, Eli.
Well, if Ryan-Eck is gonna allow them to just sit in the zone like that, eventually they're gonna penetrate and they're gonna put one in. It's gonna happen. They have to figure out a way to either win these face-offs and get into the Valhalla zone, or to dispossess the Valhalla attackers.
Unfortunately, when you're playing too often in the defensive zone, the law is if something can go wrong, it will go wrong. For them,
Is that Murphy's Law?
it's Murphy's Law. For them, if the ball can go in the net, it will go in the net, especially if they have so much time in the area.
Now, I've noticed Ryan-Eck has made a switch on the draws. It's now and Macia Pinto. Prior to that, it had been Allison Ball. Seems as though they're trying anything just to win these draws.
Interesting strategic decision there from Coach Heidi. My apologies, Coach Heidi. Beautiful name. Here comes Valhalla again. Wow, great move from Lockhart. And she bounces it in. 5-3. 15 left in the half. Are you kidding me? Eli, explain to me this.
Well, there's not too much to explain. They're spending a tremendous amount of time in the zone. When was the last time, other than the goals in transition, might I remind you, that Ryan-Eck has scored, how much time have they spent in the Valhalla end? They're not expending anything on defense, and on offense, they're holding onto the ball. Nothing you can do about it, and they're putting the ball in the net. Ryan-Eck has got to begin to win some face-offs. Otherwise, this lead is only going to grow.
And fortunately, foul's gonna go Ryan-Eck's way. So here comes a free position for Ryan-Eck.
Let's see if they can do something with it, Will.
Something they desperately need. Appears that there may be a little boundary confusion. The yellow lines, in case anybody's confused, the yellow lines pertain to the lacrosse field, specifically. Here comes Ryan-Eck with some vengeance.
This is their first real sustained possession in the Valhalla zone. We'll see if they can do anything with it. It's Gottlieb with it now.
Little contact there, no foul called. That was a ball working around the crease.
Macia Pinto bringing it in. She finds Kayla Cassis, who puts it in. Goal, Ryan-Eck Panthers. Well, despite the dominance from Valhalla, it's just a one-goal game. You wonder if they feel as though they should be up a little more at this point.
There have been some transitional opportunities that Ryan-Eck's been taken care of. However, there have also been 2 Valhalla goals scored off free positions. Valhalla's dominated the time of possession. I don't know if they have the goal scorers that Ryan-Eck has.
Interesting. Well, and you notice the times that Ryan-Eck has gotten into that defensive zone of Valhalla, they've had success. If they can find a way to get in there more, there may be some weaknesses in that defense. See if they can exploit those.
And of course, April Zhang having a tremendous game. The tides have turned. Now they win the face-off, and we've got Macia Pinto looking in.
Gottlieb puts one in, tie game. A little under 12 minutes in. Will, it's 5-5. Clean slate.
We've seen a game we've really seen 2 games today. Games in which Valhalla's at the ball and games in which that was a terrible comparison I just made.
Well, a sudden burst of energy from the Panthers, and Coach Heidi has to be pleased with it. They've put themselves back in this game and maybe will have taken some of the momentum back from Valhalla.
The refs have been very involved in this game so far.
They have, but Will, it's also been a little physical. They've got to remain. They got to keep the game in check.
You either call all of them or you don't call them at all. Here comes Reinach working from behind the net.
Reyes controls. Ooh, Gottlieb comes around. I think she clanked that one right off the left post. Hard to tell from up here, but a very strong chance from Gottlieb, who really has had her way inside today.
Great save. Terrific save by Hannah Ettlinger, the freshman. To illustrate upon the point I was making earlier, this has been a game of two sides. The game when Reinach had the ball, this point I made earlier was interrupted by a sneezing fit. Like I said, I have a cold. The game while Valhalla had the ball, no! Goal scored. Part of the interruption, 6-5 Valhalla. Terrific.
Another one from Lockhart, Sierra Lockhart. She's all over the place today. That is a hat trick, Will.
That's it. No hats have been flung onto the field yet.
One wonders if we were in Valhalla, how many there might be on the field.
This has been a game of two sides, Eli. Game in which Valhalla had the ball, and game in which Reinach has had the ball. And it'd be 6-0, 5-0 in each game if that was the case, so glad to see how this one plays itself out.
Not sure if the mics picked this one up for the folks at home, but behind us we have a rather emphatic home plate umpire in this softball game. Some great strike calls. Impressive. And Annie Maciel Pinto brings it down. She's really been the most present force out there for the Panthers today. Really impressive from her.
Just another stoppage of play there. The refs have been indubitably, in my opinion, overwhelmingly involved.
So free position now with Crystal Finkenberg controlling. This could be an opportunity for the Panthers to tie this one back up.
And we'd like to take this opportunity to remind you that you can follow LMC Varsity Sports on Twitter, Facebook. You can catch us on channel 34 for FiOS. Sorry, 34 for cable, 77 for FiOS.
No, flip that.
Flip that. 34 for FiOS, 77 for cable.
And of course, you can find these games on a goal from Finkenberg. You can find these games on YouTube and see great goals like that one. Wow.
6-6, 10:55. What a really opportunistic goal right there for the Panthers. Look, we've been trying to explain it one way or another. What we have is two even teams battling it out. Panthers win the faceoff. Macia Pinto has been very successful with the faceoffs so far. And she comes darting down the field. Ref calls a foul on Valhalla. It's going to be
another dangerous free position for the Panthers. That's Kayla Cassis controlling now. We'll see what she can do from there.
Reinach looks like they have big opportunity there. 7-6 Reinach. A goal for Cassis. Congratulations, Kayla Cassis, the senior.
It's her second of the day.
We're seniors too. We don't go to the school though. We belong to Mamaroneck High School, cherished lacrosse program. Something you and I never graced our presence with.
No, we did not, Will. We discussed it the last time. Our sports endeavors really were lived out on the rec sports fields. With your finest achievement maybe coming on the track team?
That's right. I was a big McRib eater on the track team. Also, wow, here comes the Panthers. Hold up. Oh, that's going to be a foul. Slashing. Look at that ref. Getting luck back with this call there.
Will say things have changed ever since Annie Maciel Pinto stepped in to take the draws. They've been winning the draws. They've been getting the ball upfield. And really, when was the last time now you saw the Vikings in that zone, in the Panther zone? The game has totally flipped. And now Gottlieb with a free position with the opportunity to put the Panthers up by 2 goals. There it is. The hat trick for Gottlieb. Still no hats being thrown on the field. A little windy here. You wonder if the fans really feel as though they need them today. They may need the hats. Can't just toss them.
I'm tempted to go down there and say, hey, somebody take your hat up and throw it on the field.
If I had a hat, Will, well, frisbee toss right out there.
Beautiful day here, clear sky, except actually now we're gonna give you our annual moon update. The moon is out. It's 4 p.m. and the moon is out.
Will, can you identify what stage the moon is in? Phase.
I believe that is a half full moon.
Well, for the people at home, I can confirm I sat next to Will in earth science in 8th grade. He was not a shining student, so don't take that one with a grain of salt. Maybe look it up for yourselves.
Interesting how the moon just comes out whenever it feels like. Another call. Wow, refs have been involved. Valhalla with the interception. Oh, recovered by Rhinebeck. It's actually been a real tussle right now. And
now
Rhinebeck
Morelli recovers. She's one of the more feisty attackers for the Panthers. When we were here 2 weeks ago, Will, for the home opener for the Panthers, Morelli was all over the place, scored several, if not more, goals, and she really was a force.
An observation that I've made is that Rhinebeck has been much more aggressive, just attacking the crease, whereas Valhalla's shown more patience.
They have. I wonder, they were very hesitant when the game began. Valhalla really was in control, but since then, Will, you're right, they've been aggressive, they've been strong on the ride, and they are attacking.
What a treat we have here. We have a great view of Rhinebeck baseball, Rhinebeck lacrosse, and if you look behind us, Rhinebeck softball.
And Will, don't sleep on Rhinebeck tennis. They appear to be playing a match over there.
Great save by Valhalla.
Sorry to have taken you guys away from the action.
It's all right, I had my eye on it. Now comes Rhinebeck looking to get in the net. Misses. Ref calls a foul. It's going to be Valhalla free position. Not free position, but Valhalla possession. Yeah, you're right. We've got a real bevy of sporting events surrounding us.
That is the great thing about the facility here at Rhinebeck, is you do have games going on all around you. A lot of other schools will have fields all over, some even off-site, and you won't have this same experience. It really is something special here at Rhinebeck.
For instance, at Mamaroneck High School. Well, actually, let's just watch this Valhalla Viking take the ball down low and she sets it back. At Mamaroneck High School, tennis is played at a separate park. Softball will be played at a separate park. Only baseball and lacrosse will be played on campus, and they would not be within eyesight of each other. Here come the Vikings. Not able to find a teammate is
Pezzolante controlling.
Pezzolante the junior.
She sends it behind to Rice.
Rice gets in front of the net. Valhalla is going to want to score a goal here. 9-6 opens up the game a lot more than 8-7. Oh.
And another foul called inside.
And it's going to be a free position. This could be Valhalla's third goal on free position.
Great save by Jing. Well, another bonus of this little perch we got up here is if we ever got bored of the game in front of us, not that we could, the action we're seeing, we can turn around, check out the baseball, check out anything going on. It's pretty exciting.
It is a nice added bonus. You could sell these seats for a lot of money. All right, here comes Morelli, not able to get connected to the goal there. Rhinebeck taking the time here, showing a little patience. Oh, that ball goes past her and over the line. Ref's gonna let her take it up.
Finkenberg controlling and a shot and a save by Ettlinger.
That was an impressive save. That one bobbled up, she was able to grab it. Reminds me of a Henrik Lundqvist save.
Well, touchy subject with me right now. I'm a little bitter over the Rangers last night. Self-inflicted wound. His own defenseman caught him with a stick right under the eye. And
how long is he out for?
unsure. He was examined today. We're hoping he's playing Saturday. But a tough game, 1 loss for the Rangers, 5-2 to the Pens.
Ref's gonna call a foul on Valhalla there. Reinach gets the ball. Under 5 minutes, the scoring has stopped. 8-6, it's stalled out. This next goal could be indicative of, is Reinach gonna create some space for themselves, or is Valhalla gonna stay around the toes?
Well, we saw it the last time we were here against Sleepy Hollow. The last 5 minutes of the half, they really turned it around, and the game it was only a few goals when we went to the half, and that was a totally different game than we saw with just 5 minutes to go. So these next few could be very pivotal here for either team. Panthers could really put this away, or Valhalla could keep themselves in it.
A very formidable,
go ahead.
A very formidable time period here for another save by Ettlinger.
She has made some great saves to keep her team in this game, because at this point the Panthers could have been up far more.
What phenomenal play we've been able to see from the freshman goalie.
A great pass from Reyes right into Emily Michaels for, oh no, my mistake, Will, not a goal, it caught the post. It's a great pass in from Jasmine Reyes. Well, I know she's among your favorites on the field. You'll enjoy watching her.
I interviewed her. I know her. Here comes Valhalla.
Great save by Jang. Let's see what the Panthers can do in transition. That one's intercepted by Nikki Laresto. She scored the first. She opened the scoring today, Will. And since then, the floodgates have been open.
Ref for the call there. She does not have a microphone, but she's got a wonderfully, she's got a good voice for refereeing. Everyone can hear her.
She can project, Will. She doesn't quite rival the softball ump over there, but she's impressive. I'll say that much.
And now it's looking like a free position for your Panthers. Panthers-Vikings. I was going to make the NFL comparison. Panthers-Vikings.
I'm not sure how close that game would be. Definitely not this close, Will.
Yeah. However, perhaps a playoff matchup we'll see in the future with 2 young franchise quarterbacks and 2 playoff teams. We got a little break in time here as the Vikings look to start something here. The top of the crease. They're penetrating inside. Looking back out. Lockhart trying to find someone, can't. Goes behind the net and is gonna look like she's gonna run right around, try to put it in the net, and she does! What a phenomenal play from the senior Lockhart. She took that play into her own hands and got the goal. 8-7, 2:33 left. That was a great play.
She has really been a force for them offensively. She started with the ball up at the top of the arc and really just controlled it all around. And then that was one of the better shots we've seen all day. She ripped that one. Put it right past Jane. Not much she could have done about that one. Another face-off win for Masio Pinto, and the Panthers move it right back down the field. Try to get one back now.
Well, lost possession there. Vikings have it. So the game looks they've gotten a little more frenetic here. That's going to be a foul call, easy call there for the ref on Gottlieb. It's going to be a Viking ball. The game's got a little frenetic here.
It has, and neither team really holding on to the ball much. Another turnover right there as we speak.
This ball finds itself into Ball's stick. And here is Reinach at the top of the crease. Looking for somebody, looking to extend their lead going into halftime.
And Reyes gets the goal. Will, we were here 2 weeks ago. She scored her 100th. I'm not sure how many she's had since then, but there is another, easily one of the most prolific scorers on the team.
At this rate, she could be at 200 any day now. So 9-7. And you're noticing all the players are keenly aware of the rules doing a face-off because of the stoppage of time we had with the refs recently.
No, Will, let me ask you, is there a better time in sports than this time we're in right now? Between high school sports, you've just got so many great teams playing, between lacrosse, baseball, softball, really everything, tennis, and then even in professional sports, baseball's just starting. And Reyes puts one in, another. 10 quick goals.
10 goals for the Panthers as they hit double digits. 7 for the Vikings. You continue your point?
Professional baseball, Major League Baseball just starting up. The playoffs in both hockey and basketball starting. It's just an exciting time. It feels
March Madness.
just ended. What an end, Will.
What and then there was.
One of your favorites, Villanova, came out on top. I was happy for you.
Everybody loved that ending, except for my friend who hates buzzer beaters. Which is a weird thing to hate.
He's also not too keen on birthday cake, and he's also told me he doesn't like roller coasters. Well,
that's fair.
No, but he's not a fun guy.
I get we get the message. You don't have to throw hate and roller coasters on that. A lot of really, really cool, nice, genuine people don't like roller coasters. We don't need to get into the details.
Will, I have a confession to make. I too hate roller coasters. I feel bad for dragging him and throwing him under the bus.
And I knew you did, too, because I remember in 6th grade, we were at a park together. Here come the Panthers. Our apologies for boring you with a little bit of personal talk there. Here come the Panthers. Gottlieb from behind the net. She's looking for anybody. There's 40 seconds left. It's going to be interesting to see if they try to hold on to the possession here or if they're going to go for a quick goal. Yep. Somebody's made a decision. And the ball is tossed back out from Reyes into the open field. Now it's Marcia Pinto, who seems to be the one they like to have charging at the net. She misses. It goes far. But
Correction, that was actually Cassis driving.
my apologies. Now here's Reyes from way behind the net with 15 seconds. Clock is ticking. She's looking for anybody. Not able to score. People are down. And we can audibly hear the coach say, how is that not a push? But nonetheless, 10-7 Panthers lead at halftime. We'll be back here with the second half. All right, and we're back here with what is now, we've learned, should be referred to as a position. Draw control. Our sources on the field, we got Ray and Alex letting us know. Our sources on the field letting us know it's a draw control. Ref immediately calls a foul about 3 seconds into the half.
Well, these first few minutes could be pretty crucial. If the Panthers come out and grab a few goals, they could really just put the nail in the coffin. And Edlinger maybe saves one right there. If she does save one, maybe keeps the goal out.
What a terrific save there. That ball's going to go over, not going to set. The grass is a little thicker behind the net, so the balls are not rolling out of bounds.
But if the the Vikings are able to apply some pressure and can remain aggressive and get a goal or two back, we got a ball game.
There's Morelli. And now it's Reyes working from behind the net. Gives it off. Wow, goalie completely behind. Goalie is almost open. Ref calls something here. Goalie came way out of the net there. You see that?
She did. I wonder if that was maybe the call on the field, that she grabbed it outside of the zone. I don't know for sure.
Interesting. Wasn't able to quite see whether or not the ball was past it or not.
Definitely risky.
Playing a dangerous game. Hey, you're down 10-7. Gotta make sure that ball doesn't get in the net.
Reyes controlling behind, really running the offense from the back, from behind the net, as her attackers cut into the zone.
She's being patient. As De Silva says, I don't like that patience. I'm taking it up. De Silva gives up, passes it just over the Viking head, but they're able to retrieve it.
And that's Sophia Mazza controlling some nice moves to evade the defenders. But ball knocked right out and Marcia Pinto controls.
Marcia Pinto gives it off for Michaels. Michaels looking for somebody. Finds the old steady Jasmine Reyes. Jasmine Reyes looks up top. Finds Morelli. Ref calls another foul. And here comes a free position. What a save by Eitlinger.
She has been very impressive today. The freshman goalie is really what's kept the Vikings in this game.
That's a ball out of bounds. Looks like it's gonna be right neck ball. Look at that, no one is walking around the track.
Will, a very big proponent of the track, he had a whole monologue about it the last time we were here. Will, what is it about the track that you love so much?
It's welcoming. It gives you a first row seat from every angle to the field, and it's a wonderful source of exercise. All right, here come the Vikings. The Vikings want to be the first one to score a goal this half. Then again, so did the Panthers.
Tends to be what you try to do.
Here's a push perhaps Reyes getting a little physical there.
Which is one of the more aggressive players on the team, but it gets results, Will. It gets results.
Got her 100 goals. Now here comes Gonzalez. She passes it up. Clean catch made by the Viking.
And then it's Pezzolante taking it up. She might go coast to coast.
Look at this, Pezzolante.
Doesn't like what she sees inside, turns around, resets. Smart move.
A lot of intelligence exhibited throughout that play. Now it's Yamazaki. She goes right inside. Talk about positioning. But the Vikings have really tremendous patience. That starts with the coaching. The coaches say, hey, be patient. Should be noted, we are 5 minutes in without a goal.
Very stark difference from what we saw in the first.
That misses far, and that ball's going to go out of bounds, throws up all the way to the fence. All the way past the goalpost. How far out do you think you could hit a field goal in these goalposts, Eli?
Well, I'd be happy if I could hit a typical extra point. It's not about the leg power, it's really just about kicking a football well, not easy.
I agree.
Now soccer.
Vikings, wow, another save by This has been a goalie battle.
Will, I can kick a soccer ball pretty well. Give me a nice free kick from like 25 yards out.
Every now and then you'll get one up there.
I'll put a nice one in, yeah. And that's Olivia Vlad, and she puts one in. And Will, the all-important first goal goes to the Vikings.
They needed that goal. If it got to a 4-goal crease, if it got to a 4-goal difference with Rhinebeck with the momentum, this game would have been, toast. No, it wouldn't have been toast, but it would have been a big deal. Now it's 10-8. They've got momentum, 2-goal difference. The way Ettlinger is playing in goal, the way we've seen Vlad play, the way we've seen captains Rice, Loresto, Halbauer, and Orr play.
They've all been great.
I think we're looking at a prime to come back.
Will, if things hold and they keep this game remains close, we're going to be in for a treat down the stretch. Ooh.
They're calling
Sophia
that a foul.
Mazza with a rather vicious swing down. Look, I don't blame the ref on that one.
I thought it was clean.
But, no, Will was not, but I like her aggressiveness.
Well, we do know that all their sticks are legal, regardless. Which seemed to make everybody happy. All right, here's Finkenberg from the outside. She's looking for anybody. That ball is out of bounds, right near our camera guy, Ray. That's Alex. Whatever. Cameraman.
Well, isn't he the guy who got you the job?
Alex is not the guy that got me the job. In fact, Alex should be sending me Christmas cards every year thanking me for getting him this job. I much prefer Ray. Of course I'm kidding. All right, here comes Valhalla from behind the goal. She cuts inside. What a phenomenal play there by Pezzolante, but she decides not to give it up. Pezzolante seems a little reluctant to shoot, Eli.
She does. Look, she's not one of the bigger players out there, and she does have, I mean, some real scores around her. I am impressed by what she's done just in maintaining control of the ball.
This looks like a steady game. This does not look like a game where one team's going to run away with it. We're going to get a good game for the 17:38 minutes, seconds left. Today in math class, a test answer came out to 17.38, which pleased many of my classmates as that's a popular number in pop culture.
Yes, Fetty Wap, I believe his name is.
Fetty Wap popularized the number 1738. We got Drake. Oh, great save there by Etlinger, not letting it go. We got Drake, Fetty Wap, some young money.
They all say 1738, Will.
They
Is that
do?
right?
I'm not sure.
Oh, I don't know. I thought you were. Look, you are the rap savant. You know that.
Kanye West. Ref calls a foul.
Is it DJ Khaled? Khaled?
DJ
Is he one
Khaled.
of those? He's a rapper.
And here come the Vikings.
It's Mazza controlling. We'll see if she can do something with it. She's really taking it all around.
These DJs, they always have kind of funky names.
What's that?
These DJs, they always kind of have silly names, don't they?
And it's Allison Ball bringing it back down the field.
Here goes Allison Ball.
Puts
She
it right
puts
in, goes coast to coast, and it is 11-8 Panthers. A little under 10 minutes in.
She put that one
the
up
half.
high. Look, Ella's just been doing a great job. People a lot of balls out of play. But if you put it up high, that seems to be where a source of vulnerability. So 11-8, 15:59 left. The JV lacrosse team is circling up behind us.
As is the Valhalla team. I presume they are playing the game right after this. You got to stay loose, Will. Got to stay loose.
Looks like they're having a picnic, some sort. Oh, here comes the Vikings.
Never been to a stretching picnic, Will?
Nope, can't say I have. Wow, great pass inside to Valhalla.
Oh, that, you know what? The goal scored by Sophia Matza, but the real play there was from Sierra Lockhart, who really has just been a force all day.
Talk about
What a
finesse.
pass.
Sierra Lockhart has been the LeBron James of this game. She's had goals, assists, defensive, time of possession. I mean, really, what a phenomenal play. And happy to report that the JV lacrosse players have disbanded from their circle. And they seem to be falling around. And now they're flooding into the stands.
I would do the same if I were them. Well, you don't want to miss any of this action. Real close game.
15:29 left here. As the drop control. Draw control. Forgive me.
And there was something like a false start in there. A Viking ran a little too quickly into the zone before the face-off was drawn. And the ball will go to the Panthers.
Interesting call made there by the ref. Right neck working up from behind the net here. And here comes a Viking taking it herself, almost going coast to coast here. Is she gonna? No signs of slowing down here. Oh, she goes behind the net looking to pass. dishes it off to Pezzolente.
Oh, and another goal from Lisa Rice. Well, it's an 11-10 ball game. They're right back in it.
Valhalla has been a little bit behind, but they've been really staying in this game, doing it well. And we've got a timeout from Coach Heidi, so we'll be back as play resumes here at LMC-TV. Stay tuned. We're back here as a face-off timeout. Rhinebeck looking to recuperate after letting up a couple quick goals. It's 11-10 Rhinebeck. They're holding on to a one-score lead.
Well, I like that timeout from Coach Heidi. You know, you give up 2 goals. Valhalla has momentum. They're right back in this game. And, you know, you just stop the bleeding for a sec, you regroup, and you make sure this doesn't spiral.
Yeah, to get that, a good analysis. Valhalla, once again, been dominating possession here with a lot of time in their hands.
Will, this is now both halves. They've come out early, dominated possession, and a goal from Sierra Lockhart, her 5th of the day, and she ties it up, Will.
The sophomore impressing everybody. Undoubtedly a future talent.
Will, what I was saying, you know, they dominated possession early in the half, in the first half, and then they sort of let up, and Rhinebeck took over the game. We'll see if Valhalla, the Vikings, can keep up the pressure for the remainder of this half. It might be tough to do.
Here comes Rhinebeck speeding down. It's 11-11, and we officially have ourselves a game.
Allison Ball coming with purpose. She put one up top before. She does it again, right over Edlinger. 2 in a row.
Well, we're getting into this speed track on that. That was a much slower shot than she's accustomed to throwing. Bit of a change-up. 12-11. Allison Ball saw that the game was tied, decided that it was only a matter of seconds before she changed it. Dust kicking up over in the softball field. And here comes another drop control. Draw control. I cannot get that right.
Well, I'll stick to the calls in the circle for the remainder of the game. Draw control.
A lot of field over in this Rhinebeck complex, a lot of fences as well.
And this draw control is controlled by eventually, after hitting a bevy of stakes, Sierra Lockhart. She's been all over the field today. Will, you're mentioning the field space here at Rhinebeck.
The acres of field. I mean, I've seen dogs running around, just having fun, enjoying the open grass.
It's Olivia Vlad now controlling right behind, and she passes it off to Jeannie Yamazaki.
Here come the Vikings. That's Pezzolente. Valhalla north of Rhinebeck. Well, yeah, west. New reports have it west.
Well, Valhalla, if I'm not mistaken, is home to the Bethpage Golf Course, which held the 2009 Men's U.S. Open.
Interesting.
Yes. And that one is...
Scored by Pezzolente. The score is now 12-11. Valhalla has seized the lead.
It's
12-12.
a tie ball game, well, yep. But I cannot imagine
I apologize.
Coach Heidi is happy with this.
The lead has not been seized. It's a tie ball game. Coach Heidi cannot be happy, as well as Coach Sumzik, probably not happy as well. However, head coach Tara Lam and assistant coach Beth Hickey for the Valhalla Vikings team must be thrilled. Looking to improve their 1-3 record. here is the draw control.
Oh, you got it. And that one is controlled by ball after Macio Pinto was able to sort of snare it out. Morelli controls bringing it in. She is always dangerous around the net. Reyes controls behind.
It's got to be a menacing thing to have somebody behind your net if you're a goalie. What a save!
Etlinger, she is impressive, Will. Just a freshman.
What a save by Etlinger. She's got numerous big plays, little contact there. And a foul is going to be called. LeConte looked like she was fouled. So now she'll get possession here. Wow. Tremendous moves by the Viking.
That would be Lisa Rice, who has been a force all day, really, alongside Lockhart.
Lisa Rice, no relation to Ray Rice.
Or former Mets pitcher Scott Rice.
Rice,
as far as we know.
Rice is a common enough name that perhaps there are multiple. And ladies are on the ground.
Lisa Rice?
Who's Lisa Rice?
Well, Lisa Rice was on the field. Condoleezza Rice.
Oh, that's what.
Of course, part of many administrations, of which I'm not going to go into detail now. Not because I don't know. Well, I know she is a big college football fan. She is on the committee that selects the 4 teams.
It's got to be a kind of a fun job.
Not as fun as watching this game, Will, I'll tell you that much. That one, if I'm not mistaken, was Lisa Rice. No relation to Ray, Scott, or Condoleezza. Wow. And now it is 13-12 Vikings.
You can hear the coach in the bench saying, that's how we play, that's how we do it. A timeout has been called. We're going to get back to you. 13-12, Valhalla has seized the lead.
And we're back here at Rhineck. The Valhalla Vikings lead 13-12 with 9:29 remaining. They're just coming off a goal from Lisa Rice to put them ahead. We'll see, Will, can the Panthers rebound here?
The Panthers can rebound, as you can see them all yelling at each other. The Panthers can rebound. This game is up for grabs. What we're going to have is 9 crazy minutes. And if it's done anything like the previous, excuse my 40 minutes, my math isn't great, that we've seen, it should be good.
Yes.
Our human calculator already gives us a yes.
41 minutes, actually.
41. Windy, but not windy enough to get the orange flags on top of the field goal posts to move. On one post at least.
Ooh, and ball moving. Her speed has really set her apart today. And another save from Etlinger. Ball was going for the hat trick there.
Etlinger is undoubtedly, Etlinger and Sierra Lockhart have been two just tremendous difference makers.
Without Etlinger's efforts today, where would we be in this game? It could be
20-13. You can see the JV team working in the background on the field just past ours. Here come the Vikings, tipped by Zhang. Good tip there by Zhang.
That's Vlad now who recovered. She almost had a rebound, put it in.
Almost had a rebound. Zhang played that very well.
We've been graced by the presence of 2 young goalies today. Etlinger, who we've spoken about, is a freshman, and Zhang, who's our second time seeing her, she's just a sophomore. Really impressive play.
We'll see them for a couple of years battling each other.
And that one is Mazza. That is her second. An impressive one from her, and now it's 14-12 with just 7.5 remaining.
Valhalla is playing a good game. They're energetic, they're concise, they've been patient, they didn't abandon their game plan when things were looking a little more bleak, and now they have a 14-12 lead, 7:28 left. However, I know these Panthers. I've seen them play.
Fight.
I've seen them play phenomenal game against Sleepy Hollow, and I've watched them play for parts of this game phenomenally against Valhalla. This game is nowhere near over.
No, well, that's a 7-2 run just in this half for the Vikings. What can the Panthers do to really turn this around?
First off, they're gonna have to win draw controls.
Since we know what those are now, important. And you know what, they're gonna have to create turnovers, because even if they can win those draw controls, they're gonna have to gain possessions on turnovers. They're gonna have to force the Vikings into turning the ball over.
Well, here is Pezzolente dishing it off.
Sophia Matza controlling. She's looking for her hat trick. And she puts it in. Hat trick.
Wow. Tell you what, I thought Ryan was going to respond with a goal there. 15-12. I know these Panthers are fight, but time is going to be the biggest enemy going forward. 15-12.
And another Rhineck timeout. And we'll be back after a short break.
All right, and we're back here. Very important possession here for the Panthers as the face-off is, sorry, in my opinion, the draw control is being taken here in the center circle.
Will, I'm going to throw out a bold prediction. I think the Panthers will get this one to at least within a goal. And then, if they can get it there and leave themselves some clock, there's no telling what they can do.
Eli, I believe in transparency for the viewers. You copied that statement from our cameraman expert, Rob.
I will not confirm nor deny that. But Natalie Morelli saves me, and she's taking the ball in, and she took a hit. She's
gonna get a free position.
If there was anyone on the Rhineck roster, Will, I would not want to give a free position to. Guess who? It is. It's Natalie Morelli. She is scary.
Natalie Morelli looking to add to her goal total. She's got one.
Puts it in, and it's 15-13. We've got 5:40 left here, Will.
Look, this game has really never gotten too much in one way. 3 goal differentials have been in the lead. There's been a 3 score lead for each team, but both times it was cut before it was grown at that point. So I think what we're looking at is going to be a tight game to the wire and a potential overtime, in which case it's golden goal overtime, a new rule that's been enacted this year.
Look, Will, it's more satisfying than a tie in the sudden death golden goal system. It's exciting.
It's exciting.
I just hope we're lucky enough to experience that today. Cassis controls off the draw control. That's a big win. Oh, but the turnover, now Sophia Matza with wheels. She moves quickly down and puts it by Jang. And Will, big goal for Matza. That's a hat trick for her.
That was a response goal. That was, we're not letting you get back in this.
But if you're Rhineck, you got to feel a little helpless. And, you go down and score, you feel like you're right back in it, and they come back down and put one in.
Everybody's excited. And it is 16-13 now. 5.5 just about to go. We didn't see a lot of scoring at all in the beginning.
On this half, the teams have really erupted. Early in the first half, it was just back and forth scoring. Early in this one, not so much, but now both teams really being aggressive and putting the ball in the net.
Etlinger charged up, telling everybody, hey, let's go, let's do this. She gets the right to do that the way she's been playing today. Score would be 30-16 if it wasn't for her. Here come the Panthers. Showing a little patience here, not exactly just running towards the goal, but they have time to construct plays and get something going. Here comes Rhineck.
Oh, Morelli gets creative, puts one in. Will, it's a 2-goal game again.
Natalie Morelli just proved why she's Natalie Morelli. And why she's, that doesn't make sense.
Show your driver's license?
And why she's one of the most impressive athletes on the field right now. Here's the draw control. Oh, foul's gonna be called.
And ultimately, the Panthers will end up with the ball. That's a big win for them. Will, let me ask you, point out your driver's license now. I'm seeing.
I am not. So,
Once again, in the interest of transparency, folks at home, it was out. And here's Cassis driving into the arc. Looking to put our team just within a goal.
like, oh, we've got contact. That could be another foul. Nope, nothing called there. Refs are letting him play here in the waning minutes of the game.
Look, that's what you got to do. They called it tight early, but now they're letting the players decide this game. I love to see that.
I was talking to Jake Levine, a lacrosse player on the Mamaroneck High School boys team. He was telling me every time he's on defense, he likes to put a little stick in the back of their upper back region and just bother them a little bit. It is illegal, he admitted, but effective in annoying the opponent. And a foul has been called on Sarah Lockhart. She was unhappy with that call.
Will, I'm sure Jake will be pleased that you incriminated him on the air today.
Uh-oh. That's a foul call on Rafael da Silva.
Just 3 minutes left here. It's a 2-goal game. Gottlieb charging in. The Panthers need to get one on the board now if they want to get a chance to tie this one up.
Ball's taken away from Valhalla, by Valhalla, from Rhineck. Charging down the field is a Viking. Panthers are galloping behind her.
Well, what is it the Panthers do? Do they run? Do they charge? Do they gallop or prance?
Panthers are king of the jungle, really.
I think that's the lion.
Yes, but the... And that's a goal for Valhalla.
Pezzolanti puts one in. That is her second. And once again, it's a 3-goal lead with 2:15 left.
Very impressive scoring play there. She was able to evade defenders and put it behind April Jing. It's a gorgeous April day. Sun is still pretty high up there, despite the fact that we've entered into the 18th hour of the day. There's the draw control. Foul's gonna be called on it.
I have to say, Hannah Ettlinger, one of the more vocal keepers I have seen in a long time. Really projecting her voice and letting her teammates know when they do something well.
Talk about a captain.
Just a freshman, imagine how loud she'll be when she's a senior.
Here comes Da Silva. Ball gets loose. Not picked up immediately. And it's gonna be a foul on Rhineck. It's gonna be Viking ball. Minute 43, 3-goal difference. Hey, that's not enough for me to turn off the TV. This game is still very much up in the air.
I don't disagree, Will, but the Panthers do not have a lot of time to spare.
Agreed.
Vikings controlling, looking to run a little clock off, but you can never have too many goals, Will.
Referee's gonna make a call here. A lot of vocal cheering. So they're saying, "Let's go red." Those are the Vikings, obviously cheering on each other. It's going to be a free position here for the Vikings.
And a save by Jang, and if the Panthers are going to get back in this one, it's got to start now. Minute 10 remaining.
Foul, push, Viking ball. Ball is lost here. Now Rhinebeck's got it. (17-14).
Bit of a scrum right in front of the Valhalla bench for the ball. Still not sure he's going to come away with it.
One of the most underrated aspects, difficult aspects of lacrosse has got to be getting that ball out of a scrum. Now Valhalla, with 30 seconds left behind the net, Rhinebeck not letting up. This game isn't over yet. Valhalla now once again with the ball. They look to be holding their patience.
There are just 15 seconds remaining on the clock.
Pass outside, Valhalla. They're passing around the crease.
Well, I hate to say it, but I think we
I
can
disagree.
call it now.
And that, folks, is your ball game. Tremendous effort by goalie Hannah Ettlinger and Sierra Lockhart in the victory for the Valhalla Vikings. They win 17-14. We're going to be back here at LMC TV, so stay tuned with a post-game wrap-up and some interviews.
All right, we're back. I'm with Coach Heidi after a 17-14 Rhinebeck Panthers loss. Coach, you led for a good portion of the game, but the wheels sort of came off in the second half. Tell me what happened.
I really think that Valhalla did a great job reorganizing and restructuring at halftime, and we just couldn't react quick enough.
So what are some things you guys need to improve upon in the future to close out a game like that?
I think we need to be smart with the ball. We threw it away a little bit too much and just focus on possession, especially against a team like that can run for days. We got to make sure we take care of the ball.
So taking some of those mistakes into account, you did lead for a good portion of the game. There were good things. What were some of the things you liked that you saw from your team?
In the first half, we were able to make some changes on the draw, and they worked. Annie Massapinto did an amazing job stepping up today on the draw and was able to get it to Allison Ball, and we were able to run the ball a lot, which was great. We hadn't had a game where we were fast breaking that much, and we did a lot today, and they were able to recover. I think we just kind of ran out of gas in the second half.
All right, well, thank you, Coach, and we'll be back with a post-game wrap-up after this.
We're back on the post-game show. It was a unfortunate ending for the Rhinebeck Panthers. They lost 17-14 to the Valhalla Vikings. Their record has fallen to 2-3, and the Vikings are 2-3 now as well. It was a terrific goaltending from Abel Zhang. However, the lead was insurmountable by the end, and the Vikings were able to catch the victory. Why is that?
You know what, Will? The Vikings brought a certain level of aggressiveness and intensity in the second half that the Panthers just couldn't match, and at a certain point, the deficit just became insurmountable.
And what do you think that the Panthers could have done better starting off the game or throughout the game to help them secure a victory next time?
Will, as I said before the game, it all starts with the draw control, and today they really succeeded with it in the first half, but in the second they stopped winning the draws, and at that point possession just went to the Vikings, and that's where it really went downhill from.
All right, well, thank you so much for watching. It was a once again 17-14 victory for the Valhalla Vikings. I'm Abakin alongside Eli Letterman. This has been LMC TV production.